Hey everyone, it's Olivia Grace back with another video for you guys. This video is about how to be single. There is a correct way to be single that allows for the next relationship that you enter into to be, more optimal and more ideal and better for you and for the person that you're entering the relationship with. So the first thing that I want to say is something that you hear all the time when it comes to relationships, and that is to focus on yourself. All single people have heard that. Focus on you. But really, focus on you. There's more to life than being in love. There's more to life than being in a relationship. Now, being in love and being in a relationship is great. It's amazing. But there's still more to experience. There's a part of you that is here to express itself. And some of that has nothing to do with anyone else. And being in a relationship, it's actually pretty hard to express yourself unless you're determined to do that, because you get caught up in this other person and their desires and their needs and, the relationship itself and everything like that. So focus on yourself, focus on your dreams, focus on your goals, make your life about you. This is a time for you to be selfish, especially if you have no kids. You have all the time and opportunity to focus on yourself. When you do have a husband, when you do have children, it's not going to be about you anymore. It's still going to be about you, but it's really, your attention and energy is definitely going to have to be divided. So focus on yourself and focus on improving yourself. This is something else that people, when you get out of a relationship, it's all about, oh, my ex was this way and my ex was that way and they were horrible and everything was bad and, everything that they did. But a relationship takes two to tango. It takes two to prosper and it takes two to fail. And it's not to say that everything was all your fault, but the only thing that you have control over is what was your fault. What could you have done better? What could make you a better wife or husband in your next relationship? Think about those things and try to cultivate those things while you're single, before you get in and heal also, healing yourself from your past relationship, being careful not to carry the same vibration and the same beliefs into your new relationship, because it's going to manifest the same situation that you had. So the next thing is to raise your confidence, raise your self-love. When you feel better about yourself, the energy that you're projecting, you are saying, I am worthy. I am worth a lot. You can't just come at me with good game and, empty promises and I just, go with that. You really are, your standards for yourself and your standards for your life is much higher. So people that come into your life have to either match that or they have to step off. And that's what you want. But it all starts with you loving yourself. When you love yourself and the way you love yourself, the deeper you love yourself, the higher your standard is and the higher that people have to meet you. If your standard is low, if your confidence is low, if you're saying, oh, all I need is a guy that looks good, then that's all you'll get and you'll have all the other problems that come with that. And also when your confidence is higher, it will make it so that when you are in your next relationship or even dating or whatever, you won't be afraid to ask for what you know that you deserve. You won't be afraid to, actually voice what you need for yourself. A lot of times, being a low self-worth person, we don't even tell our partner what we need or what we want, or tell the people that we're dating what we expect, because we feel like, damn, I don't even really deserve that. So definitely working on your confidence. And this is something else, guys, focusing on yourself and having high confidence, it literally makes you irresistible. I promise you guys. I did this personally and it was kind of crazy the amount of attention I was getting from different men. And it's when you don't want it, just like I said in my last video that I made, it wasn't important to me. After I left my other relationship that I was in, I wasn't looking for anybody. I was really looking, I was just like, I'm kind of done with that. So that mixed with having confidence, mixed with me focusing on myself, literally not looking. Most women are kind of like on the hunt, especially, oh, well, I'm almost 30, I need to find a husband. And they have this kind of hunter's energy about them of the, ooh, I'm looking, is it you? Is it you? Is it you? I want it to be you, like blah, blah, blah. And that energy comes off as desperation. And the desperation is repellent to the opposite sex. Men or women, you know, desperate energy, get rid of it. But especially in a woman's sense, because men are naturally the hunter. They want to come after you, but they can't come after you if you're like right on their heel. You know, they turn around and chase you and you're like right there, like, hey, what's up? Like, what are we doing? Where are we going? Are you gonna marry me yet? You know, like that is so unattractive and repelling to a man. But again, when you know your worth, you know your confidence, and when you're not worried, you're not looking, trust me, guys, that's when it all flows in, and you can't even just go out of your house without someone stopping you. Like, excuse me. Oh, can I take you out? Can I get your number? Can I, you know, and then you go from there with however you want to deal with it. And the other thing is to leave your ex in the past, you guys. Most people go through a cycle with their ex. You know, we're together, we're not together, we're together, we're not together, we're not, you know, and it just goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And the reason is we take the fact that when we miss you, you know, as, well, maybe we're supposed to be together. Maybe we're not supposed to be broken up. And it doesn't mean that. It just means that you miss them. The reason, especially if you keep breaking up, there's something there that is not right. Something there that's not working. And you have to be able to let that go. And it's hard, you guys. I mean, as much as I talk about my ex and, you know, all the negative things that went on in our relationship and all that type of stuff, when we were broken up, I really missed him, and I missed him for a long time. You know, that is a part of breaking up that people don't really talk about. You know, you're gonna miss them. It doesn't matter if it's toxic, it doesn't matter if it wasn't good for you, you're gonna miss them. But don't take that, resist with all your might the urge to fall back into that pattern, because you will just end up back in that relationship, and a couple months from then you'll be looking around like, why did I even come back? You know, now I remember why I left. You know, so just skip all that and just stay out of it. And sometimes you have to give them space. You have to leave them alone. You have to not text them, not call them, not check up on them, and just, again, focus on you and focus on what's going on for you. All right, guys, so those are just some tips on how to be single. And definitely check out my book about attracting true love into your life. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to go ahead and get it. It's $5, and it could save you a lifetime of heartache or another 2 or 3 years wasting time with someone else. But that's what I have for you guys today. Sorry about the noise. My dog is chewing his bone. But you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys in another video.